Hi everybody, we're back with what we will now call the Novus Christmas Vodcast. So after a few weeks away with this, we're now going to be updating all things Christmas in Novus over the coming weeks as we finish up in November and enter into December. So we'll be looking to celebrate the top performances, shout out about the record breakers and deliver the roundup to 2018 over the coming weeks. So before we get on to that, first up we're going to look back at Period 5. Period 5 finished on Sunday evening just gone, as everybody knows. Top performers for Period 5 overall were in 5th place, Tiger London, £26,000 worth of growth. 4th place, Tank and Paddle Bishopsgate, £31,000 worth of growth. 3rd place, Tank Minster, £36,000. 2nd place, Tank Heddon Street, £53,000. And the top performer in Period 5 from a growth point of view was Balls Brothers Canary Wharf. That was £61,000 ahead of last year. So terrific. Well done to Adam and the team at Canary Wharf for topping the charts there. Now, on to Christmas. We've got 7 weeks to focus on. Bit odd. Everybody who's ever thought about Novus's Christmas thinks it's odd that we've got 6 weeks. This year we really have to think about 7. Now there's only 6 weeks in Period 6, but New Year's Eve, for those who are obviously open on New Year's Eve, really important day, falls into the first week of Period 7. So we need to look at it as a total. So when we look at those 7 weeks overall, thank you for all of you doing your forecasting with the ops managers. The forecast, including New Year's Eve, so 7 weeks, currently sits at plus 5%, which would be absolutely terrific. Now, we've got only 5 venues within that group, within our group, that are forecasting less than 5% this year. From that point of view, we are looking for delivery of that forecast with every single person really to be on it and beating that forecast. Now, whether the numbers you've submitted, they could be either hopeless optimism, gritty realism, or somewhere in between. It's really key that you take your number and you beat it. The challenge is on to beat your target. Now, when we look at the forecast, I just thought I'd lay the gauntlet down. What I thought I'd share with you is the top 5 venues in terms of the 5 venues who are forecasting at this moment in time that they're going to beat last year by the most. Okay, so these are in 5th place, Balls Brothers Minster, who are saying £60,000 growth in across the 7 weeks. Heddon Street in 4th place, £86,000. Tiger London, £113,000 worth of growth. In 3rd place, Canary Wharf, 115. And top growth forecast at the moment is Balls Brothers Adams Court, 122,000. Now the key is here, the top 3 venues are separated by only £9,000 of growth over that 7-week period. So there's a real battle on to see who can deliver those. So those are the top 5. There's a couple more just outside of that group and it'd be fantastic to see them pushing into the top 5 and a big competition going. So when's it all begin? It begins with this week. So this is our first week of our campaign. It'd be great to get underway with a really strong week. We are forecasting somewhere in the region +3 for this week, slightly better than +3. That would be terrific if we can beat that forecast as we go through the weekend to get us off to a really good start, and then we will have some momentum going into Christmas as it begins real. So that's it for the first Christmas podcast for Novus. Hopefully we have a good start this week, as I said. Thank you for Period 5, and we look forward to updating the numbers next week to see how we're getting on with our Christmas challenge. Thank you.